Pistol Nation, it is time to conquer the map.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa.
What is up, Pistol Nation? We are here talking all about the Guild Conquest. Tips, tricks, information, help you take down all the other guilds. As you can see right now, my guild has been absolutely destroying it. We are number 1 right now. All this purple, this is all us. We control at least half of the map so far. We're pushing hard for the crystal in the middle. We're only a few tiles away. We're really not that far away from controlling the crystal. I just wanted to give you guys and girls some tips, some information that maybe not everyone knows about. So the first thing I want to say is, what do you do in Guild Conquest? Pretty much the whole object of Guild Conquest is you're going to be going around trying to capture these tiles for your guild, and you have to link them in order to go further. So if they're not connected, then you can't really progress any further. They all have to be linked. They all have to be like adjacent to each other. And then when you want to attack one, it'll have the little sword, and you just click it. You'll actually be able to battle it. So if you see here, it says it's owned right now by another guild. This was ours, and they actually disconnected it. So that's why it says disconnected, because this was all ours, and they took this out, so it disconnected all of our tiles right here. So these are no longer connected. So we have to like go and attack these individually. Now what you do is you'll just go to battle and you'll attack, and it's just pretty much like any other gameplay, like campaign or bounties. You're just going to be battling. It's almost like PvP battles. The only thing is, after you defeat a player controlled team, the physical team that you used your heroes will be on cooldown. So you cannot use these heroes again until the cooldown expires. So what they did is, you can't just like run through a whole tile with the same team if it's controlled by another guild. So like I couldn't have, if I had like a stacked team right now and I just killed this first guy, I couldn't just go through and just demolish everyone. Once you use once, that's it. That team will be on cooldown. I will have to pick a whole different team in order to attack this person again, in order to attack the next team for this tile. So this is where the strategizing comes in, with working with your guild and having other people attack the same tile at the same time. So you want to, and they actually make it really easy for us. So if you look in this top right corner, they'll have this little like location thing. It looks like it's basically a ping. It says T61422. So what you do is you click this, and it'll actually take you right over to guild chat, and it'll show up instantly. And you can just type in like attack or defend or whatever, and then you'll post it in your guild chat, and then everyone else in your guild will know exactly where to go. So, all right, I got stuff falling everywhere. Let me see if I can find some examples in my guild where somebody, here we go. See this guy, he put attack, and he has a location. They put attack, defend, and they put a location. And then it makes it easier for the whole guild. You just click on it in the guild chat, and it takes you right to the tile on the guild map. If you're going to attack tiles that are not controlled by, let me see, hold on, let me go over here, that are not controlled by a guild, you can actually keep using this same team over and over. There is no cooldown if it's a wild structure. So like this is a great example right here. It says wild structure, and this just says evil minions. So these are basically just computer generated defense. So I can just run through this with my one team, and I will not get a cooldown. Like they won't be on cooldown. I can use them as much as I want. And then another thing we have to look at is there's tons of different structures. As you can see, there's all these different ones. You see this little radar thing. What the radars do is they will actually open up your field of vision so that you'll be able to see through the fog better. So all these little radar looking images, they increase your vision. So as you see over here, see all this white? You can't see it because it's called the fog of war. So in order to expand that and see what else is behind that, you'll need to capture these. The little tower is right here, and that will open up all the vision so you can see further. Another structure is the little blue thing right here. It almost looks like an oil rig or something. These are generators, and they generate different resources passively. So like this one right here generates ancient relics passively for the guild. So everyone in the guild will get that. Right here, see this little one with the shield? This is a defensive structure or a fort. The forts are defensive structures that provide benefits to defending heroes. It makes it harder for your opponent to put your tiles offline. Experience Distillant Dungeon. So this is an actual dungeon, right? So it says it grants access to Conquest bounty experience on the bounty board. So what this does is it actually unlocks special bounty board quests. So these are really good to unlock. The dungeons, this one right here, this little sword right here, this thing, this is a shrine. So it says energy support offense shrine. Shrines provide benefits to your entire guild, so everyone benefits. Only one of each shrine from each tier will function though. And what this will do is energy support, energy attack 12%. And there's all different ones that'll give you different buffs. So the shrines are really good. You need pretty much everything on here is good. You want to collect the shrines. You want to have the resources generating passively. This says Technology Research Lab. Technology Research Labs unlock higher tiers of guild technology research while controlled. So you're definitely going to want to control these because one of the biggest things in this game is guild research. So let me go over to the guild research real quick. And this is a whole other separate thing away from your regular research. This is guild research. And what you have to do, which is super important, is you have to research the level tiles. So right here, it says we're researching tier 5 level 1 tiles. You will be super stuck and not able to advance far in guild conquest if you do not have the guild research done. You'll need to unlock tier 5 level 1 tiles, tier 4, tier 3 in order to advance further. So you might get to a point where you'll get super deep. Like I believe we got like really close to the crystal, and some of these tiles were starting to say that we required, like right here it says requirements, unlock tier 4 level 1 tiles. If you do not have that unlocked in guild research, you will not be able to take over these tiles and get closer to the crystal. And when you do defend, like after you take a structure, you'll get to defend it, and you can actually like hire mercenaries. Find one that we already have. So right here, like you can hire mercenaries, or you can just add your own defensive team. I personally suggest you add your own defensive team, and this is where leveling up your like rares, your blues and your greens will come into handy, because then you can just kind of throw them in here instead of wasting your gold, your silver. Because right here, if you see this, it says hire mercenaries. It's going to take 900,000 silver just to hire mercenaries for this. Like, you don't want to waste almost a million for this one, and I would rather put that like million silver into actual physical heroes that I have and that I'll keep. Because if you go and you waste 900,000 silver and then another guild comes by and they take it out, you just lost that silver and you cannot get it back. Whereas if you invested that in a team, in your own personal team, you still have that investment, because yeah, your team got defeated, but they're still at that level. That build up a team, build up your blues and your greens that way, and then put them in for defense. You can upgrade, like help upgrade, and this is a lot cheaper. This is fine to do, like spending 200 just to upgrade it 400. Like this is fine, but I don't want to go like too crazy, because then it does get like, it can get expensive. Like this is fine, 1600, but like to hire a whole new formation for like almost $1 million, that's ridiculous. Just use that silver to invest your own team. The most important thing you want to do is disconnect your opponent's resources. That's like the biggest way to conquer the map and hurt them, is you want to disconnect their main shrines and their resources. So like as you can see right here, that other guild came in and they disconnected a whole bunch of our tiles. But the ones that are hurting right now is we're not having this extra ancient relics generate because it's disconnected. And we also are not getting this either, which is another one, ancient coins passively. So they really are, and right here, this is a fort tower. They really hurt us, like, and this one too. Even this shrine, this is a defensive shrine, and we're not getting the benefits right now because it's disconnected. So you want to look, and when you're going like strategizing, see what your opponent has connected, and then try and take out the tiles that will not let them connect anymore, because once they get disconnected from like the main server, that's it. They cannot get the benefits. So that's really like the most important thing, and that's the best way to like conquer the map, is just disconnect your opponent's resources and then just dominate them. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Pistol whip that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button for more mobile gaming. If you would like to help support the channel, watch an ad, click an ad, become a patron for just $1 a month. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Deuces, peace.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure